hope that you all have had a great week, and I welcome all of you to our weekly Communities of Practice Sunday check-in session, a half hour of Dharma, reflection, and community connections. If you are a new member of our community, please accept our wholehearted welcome to you. If you have any questions regarding our practices and topics, we are all here to help. So it is customary for people in Australia to begin any meeting by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. I would like to start today by acknowledging the Darwo people as the traditional owners of the land on which Nantian Institute resides. I also acknowledge the traditional custodians of the various lands on which you all are, and I pay my respects to the elders in the past, present, and emerging. The check-in sessions have been developed by our Communities of Practice team and the entire community. The purpose of these sessions is to develop a reflective practice in response to changes. Guided by humanistic Buddhism, we would like to cultivate our practices and to build memorable friendships. With the contributions of your insightful sharing, we had a compelling and inspiring session last week regarding the topic of self-awareness. And this week, our facilitator, Dr. Cecile Manican, will lead us to discover our personal worldview. So let's welcome Dr. Cecile Manican to get us on another splendid check-in journey.
Thank you, Jomo, and to everyone, thank you for your presence. And today, as usual, we will be pre-recorded. This will be about Worldview, and after which we do our breakout. So we now begin our mindful check-in. We will now do our check-in. Find your most comfortable position. If you're sitting down, feet flat on the floor, and your spine should be erect but not rigid. Focus now on the scalp, the skin covering your head. Remove all tensions and ligament pressures from your scalp. Your scalp is now feeling very relaxed. Let this relaxation feeling now flow down to your entire face. As you relax all facial muscles, soften your eyes, remove tensions from your ears, nose, mouth. Your face is now feeling very relaxed. Let this relaxation feeling now flow down to your neck and all the way to your shoulders as you remove all tensions and pressures from your neck and shoulders. Let this relaxation feeling now flow down to your arms, all the way to your hands, to your fingertips. We will now relax the back from the nape down to the tip of the spine. Relax. And allow this feeling of relaxation now to flow down to your thighs, down to your knees, legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Your whole body is now feeling very relaxed. And let this relaxation feeling now flow down from the top of your head all the way to your toes. We now focus on the nose as we become aware of its in-breath and out-breath without any control, without any judgment. Breathe naturally until you hear the sound of a bell. We now focus our attention on the ears as we begin to become aware of the noise in the room. Become aware also of your body as you sit in meditation. Your body touching the chair. You may now move your fingers, and when you're ready, you may open your eyes.
Okay, thank you, Cecile, for this beautiful meditation guidance. So next, let's dive into today's topic, personal worldview.
Auspicious greetings. Today we will try to get a clearer picture of ourselves based on the way we interpret and choose to act in this world. And this is based on what we call our personal worldview, the framework of our belief system that formulates our orientation towards reality. Worldviews are central in defining the roles we play. They shape what we believe and what we're willing to believe, how we interpret our experiences, and how we behave in response to those experiences, and how we relate to one another. Our worldview shapes the meaning and purpose of our life. Take, for example, the Mahayanist worldview that is symbolized by the Bodhisattva ideal of an individual working for the ultimate freedom of all. Such worldview finds expression in various human conditions of serving the collective through compassion. Venerable Master Xing Yin invokes the three acts of goodness and the four givings as a way of serving people. Give people happiness everywhere, give people confidence always, give people service at every chance, and give people comfort on every occasion. While the Dalai Lama, another Mahayanist leader, exhorts kindness and forgiveness as expression of the same compassion. On a more personal level, I find my highest meaning and purpose as an educator, and my worldview is the classroom is my temple. This defines the terms of engagement I have with learners. How do people behave in a sacred place? What are the roles and functions of people within the temple? So, temple life then is the template of classroom dynamics. For example, upon entering the temple, people have to remove their sandals, for they are now stepping on hallowed ground. Likewise, the classroom becomes a sacred place, and learning becomes a sacred trust, and respect for everyone is non negotiable. As we light candles and incense in the temple, so do we uphold the light of knowledge in search of truth. And as the high priest leads the flock to higher ground, so too can a teacher make students soar towards their highest potential. But both at times can make mistakes and kill the spirit. Either way, the priest or teacher is accountable, morally and spiritually. So everyone has a worldview. Perhaps we can inspire one another with our own personal worldview. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, and welcome back. Did everybody get the same worldview definition? Because I think some others are not able to really pinpoint what worldview is. So, yeah, worldview is about your assumption of life and the role you play in life. Okay. So, a lot of people have been explaining what they were doing. So, we had an exercise in our group, like I would ask another question to lead them to a particular worldview where their actions are coming from. So it's a step-by-step thing. It's fine as a beginning, shaped by people around us. Sure, Stacy. Wow, there's plenty already. Where do I begin? aligned with humanistic Buddhism values. That's Phyllis. Yeah. Worldview can influence and impact lives. Tukan, avoid conflict and harmony. Connection and compassion care is a way of peaceful worldview. So the worldview of peace, yeah. And then it's shaped by people around us. Positive worldview will have positivity to handle this VUCA world we're all thrown in. Yeah, that's right. Positive worldview. But what is positive worldview? We can discuss that a bit more maybe during the plenary. So, yeah. Okay. We tend to always think in terms of plural worldviews, not a single one. Point of view, maybe, yeah. So our worldviews are fundamental to what decisions we take when we meet circumstances. That's right, William. This causes a cycle of action and reaction, so starting well is very important. Yeah, that's right. We're running out of time. It's now 11:29. So I turn over now the floor to Xiaomeng to lead us to the dedication of merits, and then we will continue discussion in the plenary.
Okay, thank you, Cecile. So we really hope the check-in session was helpful to you, and we hope you experience the unconditional love and compassion of this community. But for anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what today could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. And you can also reach out to the professional organizations on the screen. As we check out today, let's recite the dedication of merits together to send love and compassion to whoever in need.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
So actually today is the last session of Dr. Cecile Manican's facilitation. We want to take this opportunity to deliver our great thanks and gratitude to Cecile for bringing us such thought-provoking sessions in the past 5 weeks. Thank you for your gift to this community. And for the next 2 weeks coming up, we will warmly welcome a new facilitator, Dr. Remy Low, to join and lead us on the journey. And the host will be Katja. So we look forward to exploring and discovering together with Remy and Katja. So thank you everyone for joining us. We hope that after today's session, we may all have a clear picture of ourselves based on the way we interpret and choose to act in this world. Now we will have our Euro post check-in discussions, so please stay around if you have time. Otherwise, see you all again next week at 11 a.m. on Sunday.